guys, it's Kara here, and we are on another episode of my Spring Slasher series where I am joined by a bunch of my different horror friends in this community, and we are talking about Spring Slashers. Today I am joined by my friend Aidan. Thank you for joining, Aidan. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited that we're doing this. We got a lot of things to talk about today, but first,
hmm
how did you get into horror? I want to hear your little backstory.
I've been into horror since I was like in elementary school. My first horror film was Jaws, and like a lot of Gen Zers, uh, also got into horror from Goosebumps, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That I don't know how they allowed Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark because those images freaked me out so bad as a kid.
They're scary.
Like, one image that stood out to me the most that terrified me that I had trade books with a classmate of mine was the eyeless woman from that
Mhm.
ghost story. Oh my God, that one was terrifying.
I love that. And honestly, so relatable. Like I remember as a kid watching Goosebumps, and I didn't watch Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark until I was a little older because I used to not be like a big horror fan, but now that as I've gotten older, I've gotten more and more into it. And yeah,
hmm
I mean, a great starting point. And I appreciate you being here today. And we're talking
hmm
about spring slashers. So I asked Aiden what his favorite spring slasher is. And Aiden, tell me a little bit about your favorite spring slasher.
it's Maxine, directed by Ty West, starring the iconic Mia Goth. Um, I love Maxine because, like having seen the trilogy in order, I thought it really developed her character significantly and gave her more to do. I also really like the murder mystery aspect of it. The Los Angeles setting, the noir feel with the neon lights, the detective work, and all that. Um, I also thought like the mystery itself was intriguing, because Pearl died in X, and like who the hell could be doing all this? Like, is it a copycat? Is it someone Maxine knew? Is it someone connected to Pearl? Like all these questions up in the air as you're watching the movie, you know?
Yeah.
And I also really like all the characters too. Like again, having watched the trilogy in order, I think Maxine is my favorite of the bunch, and it's my favorite slasher movie of all time. And like not only Maxine Minx is my favorite final girl, I love all the characters in the movie. Like they all had different quirks and personalities and all that. Yeah.
Kevin Bacon's character is one of my favorites because he is just everything I've seen him in, he just blows it out of the water, does an amazing job.
Yeah.
But Mia Goth, such an iconic name in horror. She's appeared in multiple different projects. What was your favorite scene and or kill from the movie?
Oh, I got a lot of favorite scenes in that movie. But I'll say my favorite kill. I like the villain's death. Father, I think his name was Father Miller. I think that's his name.
Mhm.
And it's where Maxine has the shotgun and just blows his head off. That was my favorite kill.
Savage. Like what an iconic kill, really.
Yeah. And not only that, it was like such a like it literally went out with a bang. Like I love how it tied everything together. I thought it was really satisfying. And plus I also really like how it left it up in the air as to whether Maxine's career will take off or not. Thought that was a really nice way to tie up all the commentary on fame and all that. You
Mhm.
know?
I love this storyline because
hmm
it's such a real topic, you know? I mean, granted,
Yeah.
we see all these Hollywood actors and actresses, but and there's not slashers going around that we know of. That we know of.
hmm
But I just think that it's such the color scheme, the lighting in this
hmm
film, like you said earlier, the neon, just such a awesome and really really beautiful way to portray this. I mean, A24 Studios, everything they do always phenomenal. But I just think that this movie with the way they chose the mise en scène, the cinematography,
hmm
everything was done very very pristine and beautiful in
hmm
this. And I agree. I think it's an amazing spring slasher, and I'm glad that you brought that up. Um,
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it yet, go check out Maxxxine. It's directed by Ty West, as we said earlier, and I'm excited. I'm excited for this series. I'm excited to see everyone watching all of these new movies. Some of them I haven't seen, but we're watching, and because I'm still I shouldn't say it. I'm still fairly new to horror. I'm trying to play
Hmm.
catch up on the older ones that maybe I haven't seen while trying to stay up to date with the newer ones. So it's a lot. We have so much horror to consume, and I just love every second of it. And I thank you so much for being here today. Now,
Hmm.
will you tell everyone where they can find you and find your content?
I'm on Instagram. Yeah, I use Instagram. Like, I post a decent variety of stuff. I mean, I do collabs. I make, collages of movies, shows, and games. I also post like various clips, of films, shows, and games. Yeah. Hmm.
And I am going to be tagging all of Aiden's socials down below, so please make sure you give him a follow. He does a phenomenal job bringing this horror community together and collaborating. I always love seeing your posts, people's favorite movies and TV shows, and I've collabed with you on a couple of them, and I appreciate you reaching
Hmm.
out to me. And I just think it's such a great, and I've said this multiple times, the horror community, it's like a family. I mean,
Hmm.
I haven't met anyone who has rubbed me the wrong way, or, everyone has been so accepting and kind to one another. And
Hmm.
I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day, hanging out with me, talking about horror, doing things that we love. So thank you so much, Aiden. And make sure
Hmm.
you go follow Aiden. Everything's in the little comments below. Thank you.